Hi everybody, welcome to the second video of the 1.2 notes. Today we're going to be talking about what is a rate. And so a rate is a special type of ratio. And what it's doing is it's figuring out the comparison. Okay, we're going to compare two measurements. Okay, two things that we measure. For example, we could measure miles and gallons. And so you hear this a lot when you're talking about cars. They call it their MPG, or miles per gallon. This box right here is super important. Okay? This box right here says per means division, or for each. And so anytime you hear per, dollars per student, is how the schools get funding. So they give us about amount of money based on the number of students we have. So we could figure out what that is by taking our amount of money we receive from the state for taxes, and then we divide by the number of students enrolled in our school district, and that gives our money per student amount. You can hear things like cost per square foot. So if you're going to put down new flooring in your house, you would find out the cost per square foot, and what that would be, okay, is similar to this miles per gallon. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. Let me get my pen set back up. Okay, so if it takes 60 ounces of grass seed to seed a 3,000 square foot lawn, okay, if we wanted to figure out, and in all of these problems, it's really important because it's going to say the rate in ounces per square foot. The first one goes on top, okay? And then if we look, the second one goes on bottom. So if this per tells me where my division symbol is, 1 per 2. Okay, so if we take a look, Martina, okay, so then we took our 60 ounces, that was our amount of grass seed, per, that gives me my division line, 3,000 square feet, that was my quantity number 2. And then what we're doing is reducing this. And so if you're looking at how did they do that, they did 60 divided by 3,000. Okay, and that gives you your decimal. Your calculator can also make it go back to a fraction if you have a calculator like this. There's a math button. It's the third one down on the left. You hit math, enter, enter, and that's where they get this fraction from. Okay, so grocery shopping. I'm assuming some of you have done either your own or grocery shop for your whole family. If you bought a 5-pound bag of potatoes, so we have 5 pounds, okay, and then it gave us the amount of money. Does that make sense? Okay, so then if we look at what's asked, it says cents per pound. Cents is money, okay, centavos, cents, okay, and that was our first quantity. Then it says pounds. Pounds is our second quantity. Pounds is abbreviated LB, so this is our second quantity. Money over pounds. Money over pounds. And so you'll see there was a conversion done here, right? A change in cambio. They changed it because there's 100 cents in every dollar. So if there's 100 cents in every dollar, $4.99 is $4.99 is 499 cents. Okay, so that's how they went from dollars to this sign to be cents. Okay, so let's look at another one. The question's usually at the end, and it's rate of pay. So pay would be money per month. Okay, so we want to do money over month. Okay, so if I look and I find my money, here's my money number. So even if you don't understand all the rest of the English, there's your money. Okay, that's the money number. Okay, and now I'm looking for the word month. 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 I see it right here. Here's the number in front of it. There we go. Okay. So if we look at where they get that from, they did 3,930 divided by 3. Okay, so that's where they get this amount. And then it's dollars per month. Dollars per month. Okay, sometimes you're going to see a big long word problem. We have to figure out what we're looking for. Okay, so we're going to start by reading the last sentence. I know, that sounds weird. Okay, so what it's asking us for is, it's not the question, so here's my question mark. The rate of number of people per square mile. People is first, square mile is second. So I have people per square mile. And sometimes you'll see it written like this, or you can write out the word square mile. People per square mile. So I'm going to change my color, and I'm looking for, where is the word people? Here's the word people. This must be the number associated with it. So 32,796. That's my people. Then I'm going to go and look for square miles. So I'm looking for this word, square miles. Okay, here it is. I'm going to read just in front of it. Here's my number. Okay, so then I use my calculator. 32,796 divided by point. Oh, I want to go 43,728. Okay, and so if I write that down, 43,728, and that would be people per square mile. This people per square mile is called population density. You don't need to know that in order to solve this math problem. If you want to know more about it, Google would be a great place. Okay, so let's solve a couple more word problems. Here we go. What is the rate or speed miles per second? Okay, so we go and do some investigating. Miles, that's my first quantity. Here's miles. MI is the same thing as miles. Okay, so that number is 186,000. Then I have my division sign because it said per. And now I'm looking for second. So SEC is second. So that would be 1. Anything divided by 1 is itself. So that means light travels 186,000. And we can say miles per second. Okay, so let's try one more. We're going to break it down. The rate in gallons per square foot. Okay, so first amount is gallons. Gallons. Okay, I see this. If you see the abbreviation GAL, that stands for gallon. So my number is 623. We put our division sign because we have the word per. Okay, so that's our division sign. And now when I look at what I'm trying to find, I'm looking for square foot. Foot is FT. This is square foot. Okay, and so I'm going to put that number down below. 623 divided by 1,000. Okay, and that is actually 0.623. Okay, and that would be gallons per square foot. If there was any time you didn't understand what happened, make sure you write those in the clouds on your note page, and we'll be going over those at our next class.